We are looking at another book today. This is Dandelion Medicine by Brigitte Mars. And I found out about this book because I saw an interview with her. And Rosemary Gladstar was interviewing her, and she was just a really interesting person. And this is such a sweet little book. I thought I lost it for a while, but it was on my bookshelf. So it's a lovely little book, and I love that it's all about dandelion. So the different sections, it looks like virtues of dandelion, collecting, growing, and harvesting, traditional uses of dandelion medicine, dandelion's medicine properties, or medicinal properties, making and using dandelion medicines, cooking with dandelions, and there's a lot of subheadings under all these. And then she has a little poem that she wrote about dandelion. It talks about the botanical origins. The illustrations are beautiful. And then this is different dandelion nicknames, some of which I have never heard. And it talks about the botanical features, lore and legend. I don't know if you can see that, which is something I love. I love hearing the old lore of different plants. It's so interesting. Magic and mystery, the dandelion tells us. Different folklore beliefs. Collecting, growing, and harvesting. I just love this little book. Cultivating your own. Sowing seeds, root division. Growing tips. Harvesting. Gathering guidelines for collecting wild plants. Preserving. Dandelion medicine, which until a couple of years ago, I hadn't had much dandelion other than greens. And I had some dandelion wine, but I'm thinking maybe some of the greens had been left on it because it was not very good. So I think some of the bitter greens were still attached to the flowers. But a friend of mine gave me a dandelion balm, which has been one of my favorite balms or salves, because I'm telling you, I would get a paper cut, I would put it on the paper cut, and the next day it was sealed over. Not, you could still see it, but it was really pretty incredible. It's one of my favorites. So dandelion in Chinese medicine, the herb of many uses, Ayurvedic medicine, medicinal properties, and there's a little chart of different medicinal properties. Dandelion medicines, which looks like the different methods of preparation. And I know further back in here there's some recipes too. Dandelion flower syrup. That's interesting. Dandelion coffee. Dandelion wine. What was I just talking about? Dandelion beer. It's just a really beautiful little book. I absolutely love it. Ooh, dandelion dye. It's awesome. Cooking with dandelions. the nutritional aspects, what the root contains, what the leaves contain, and more recipes. Oh, these are food recipes. Oh, for sure. I've been through this book a little bit, but not really intensely. There's a ton of recipes in here. I think I got this at like a Tractor Supply store, oddly enough. I know you can get it online, but I think I paid $16 or $17 for it. But it's probably cheaper online, or less expensive online, I should say. But man, I can't believe how many recipes are in here. That's awesome. I would suggest you check it out. It's a lovely little book. And like I said, Brigitte Mars, she's a really interesting lady. Knowledgeable. She's been delving into herbs since she was a young lady, and she's super knowledgeable. And I just think it's incredible that Dandelion has its own book. So check it out. It's a lovely little publication.